Brings us to Texas Motor Speedway this week for the Wurth 400. Now, without further ado, we're just going to jump right in. Alex Hayden, take it away. Yeah. Not much. I hope they have the national anthem in the new game, like they do in 21 Ignition before the race. All right, so it's Urbane and Reddick on the front row, Blaney and Byron, it looks like, on row 2. 400 miles tonight here in No Limits, Texas. Let's get it rolling. It's actually Bowman on the second row. Green flag. The Wurth 400 is underway. So a 52-lap stage 1. Reddick's going to lead lap 1, but Urbane's right there behind him. There he goes to the inside of Reddick and has taken the lead. So 52 laps here in stage 1, partner. 167 total laps. Tyler Reddick needed a good qualifying run because he's been having ups and downs all season long, so a good qualifying run here will give him a good points day. Actually, hold that thought for a sec, because I actually have a paper with all the wins. Actually has 4, and is looking for his 5th. Now, his great-grandfather has 26 wins here at Texas Motor Speedway. A win tonight would make it 26, or not 26, would make it 6 wins here at Texas Motor Speedway. But his great-grandfather has 25 wins at Texas Motor Speedway, and that's over the span of Xfinity, Truck, and Cup. His great-grandfather started down in trucks. After about a year of that, went to Xfinity for a few years, and then after that, went to Cup for the rest of his career and was able to pick up the rest of the wins. It's been a great weekend for Urbane here. Great and chaotic weekend for Urbane here at Texas Motor Speedway, we should say. Spun out multiple times in the truck race, got really loose in the entrance to the quad oval. Still ended up winning that race after restarting 9th with 5 to go. And then the Xfinity race, coming to the white flag, got into Jeremy Clements. A car got into the back of Urbane, and they spun out going across the start-finish line. Now, when they spun out passing the start-finish line, the white flag was in the air, so the caution came out, and the Xfinity race ended under caution. Urbane ended up getting the win. And guess... Yes, it was. Guess what, partner? 2 points-paying races and the All-Star race is all that's left in our coverage of the Cup Series season. Starting with the Coca-Cola 600, it goes to an all-new streaming platform, Pinnacle Plus. from the Coke 600 through Pocono. And then after Pocono, it goes to NBS TV, which NBS TV is hosting 5 Craftsman Truck Series races this season. They started their coverage at Texas on Friday night. That was a great broadcast by NBS TV for the Truck Series. They got 4 more races with the trucks before trucks return to our broadcasting network for the rest of the season. So we got this race, Kansas, and then that's it for the points-paying races, and then we got the All-Star race, and then our coverage wraps up, like we said. It's been a great season so far. And it's only going to continue to be greater. Like we said, 5 races starting at Charlotte through Pocono on Pinnacle Plus after the All-Star race on here. And then the rest of the races from Atlanta all the way through the championship at Vegas will be over on NBS TV. Xfinity Series will be here all season long. And like we said, after Trucks concludes their coverage with NBS TV, they'll be back here on FoxTube TV for the rest of their season. Urbane looking for win number 10 on the season here. He got his 9th at Talladega after finishing runner-up to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. at Bristol. And 10 laps in to the Wurth 400, and we'll take you side by side. You won't miss a thing. Urbane out front after Reddick led the opening lap. I might actually watch that game. Penn State and Oregon on Saturday night. Couple more laps. Oh, yeah, next break you should play some commercials. I completely forgot about that. I'm kind of glad the new game's coming out because at least this race will actually be 400 miles and 267 laps instead of me having to only run 167. Because if I run 100%, it's 334 laps. Because this is 2022. Welcome back to the Wurth 400 here on Fox Tube TV, NASCAR Cup Series action. From No Limits, Texas, Urbane has caught up to lap traffic as he continues to lead this one. Catherine Legg, Cody Ware, Carson Hocevar, and Justin Haley, and now Brad Keselowski all a lap down. Looks like he's going to catch up to John Hunter Nemechek now. Been caution-free since the start so far, partner. That's what we like to see here. Yes. Yeah, and there was some contact between Zane Smith and Urbane there. Luckily, Urbane was able to get off without wrecking anybody. Urbane's got a busy schedule these next 3 weeks, partner. Next week he's got a race. He's got a race at Kansas and Trucks Cup and ARCA, and he's got to run the IndyCar race on the Indy Road Course. Then the following week he has Truck and Cup Series action for All-Star Weekend at Richmond, plus Indy 500 qualifying. And then the week after that, he has the Truck, Xfinity, ARCA Cup races at Charlotte and the Indy 500. So he has a busy couple weeks coming up. Honestly, I think it's a good idea, right? I mean, it's a developmental series that he didn't really get a chance to race in. Neither did these drivers. So them running a nice schedule like they are, it's just good for the ARCA community. And, you know, people might say, like, well, these are veteran drivers. You know, Urbane's a multi-time champion. Why is he racing in the ARCA Menard series and taking, you know, that stuff away from the younger drivers? But it's good for younger drivers to experience racing the veterans because they know what to expect when they start getting into the Truck, Xfinity, and Cup Series. Oh, contact with Ty Gibbs on the track as Urbane laps. Hamlin gets into Hamlin, turns himself around. And the caution is out for the first time. Took him long enough. Back to green with 20 to go. It was just crazy. Urbane was 3 wide in the middle, made the contact with Ty Gibbs, got up into Denny Hamlin, got him in the wall on accident, turned himself around, and in reality, I gotta say, shame on NASCAR. They should have thrown the caution sooner. All those cars coming, you know, that was dangerous for them to not throw the caution immediately and start slowing those guys down. Possibility. We'll have to see. Yes, it is. Only one caution so far. The Truck and Xfinity Series had at least 3 or 4 in the first stage. Involved in that wreck, Ty Gibbs, Denny Hamlin, and Urbane, all Team Urbane cars, partner. And it all started with the contact from the 20 to the 54. I almost said 18. I forgot I'm pretending the 18 is the 54. Thankfully, in a few more weeks, there will be no more pretending. But, yeah, so it all started with that. An all-team incident, that's not something you want on track, you know, and I'm sure Urbane's sitting in that car, you know, thinking, you know, what could I have done differently? But at the same time, you know, it's possible in a situation like that, going into a corner, it's possible you get up the track a little bit and make contact. So, very unfortunate, but everything seems to be going okay for those three. The only Team Urbane car not involved, or Team Urbane cars not involved in that wreck, is the 95 of Christopher Bell and the 19 of Chase Briscoe. Okay, I think the refs are trying to screw over Kansas City in this game, bro. I'm going to have to see what happened. Oh, nope, that is actually a face mask. Never mind. Bro, I swear, if freaking Kansas City loses this game, we're not going to hear the end of it, bro. Fans are just so annoying nowadays, it's not even funny. Yeah, closing in on 12 to go in stage 1. How about Josh Berry, top 10, in that Wood Brothers 21? Bro, if we lose this game, it is just proven that we can't win without Rice or Worthy. Intercepted. We're good. As long as there's no flags. There's not. We're good. 6-6, getting ready to go into halftime. They got like 49 seconds. We've only kicked field goals so far. 10 to go at the line next time in the stage. Well, Urbane's definitely going to win this stage, partner. He's got a comfortable lead over Tyler Reddick. He got the win at Talladega last week. Took the white flag under green, then a 15-car pileup. happened on the back straightaway. Urbane was ahead of Joey Logano and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. What a coincidence at the time of caution. And got the win there at Dega. Kyle Busch was knocking on the door. He was right there looking in fourth place, looking to make it potentially a 4-wide photo finish, but nope, Kansas, then Richmond. Kansas likes to race like a miniature Daytona. I swear I've seen some big crashes there. Texas, with as many lanes as there is, it's kind of like a miniature Talladega, except there's clearly differences. Like, usually most of the wrecks that happen at Texas aren't that big, but they've had some big ones, like 2020, when Martin Truex Jr. got turned into the wall and a bunch of others piled in. That was really the only time they've had at least from my time watching, that they've had a big crash. Because, like, I was watching, like, early in Jimmy's career, and then I watched his 7th championship, and then after that I took a couple years off. Because my mom didn't really let me watch many sports when I lived with her. I mean, I got to watch them sometimes. So, like, I mean, I've liked Kansas City and Detroit ever since I was watching, which would be 2014. But yeah, my mom was just weird about that stuff, so I wish that I wish though that I could have saw some stuff like Elliott's first win. I missed out on that. Watkins Glen 2018. Now I did like Elliott, watching him in Xfinity and trucks and stuff like that, but like I said, I missed out on his first Cup win. But hey, at least I've got to see him win plenty of times, so. All right, Chris Collinsworth, we get it. Patrick Mahomes, bro. Please go up the track, Catherine. Oh, what's up? Don't know. But 2 to go, stage 1. And it got intense for a minute. Catherine Legge and the 20 there were making contact with each other. Josh Williams racing the number 15 this week for Rick Ware Racing. Final lap, stage 1. Coming off a turn 4. Contact with the outside wall. It got turned, but it doesn't matter. Urbane's going to win stage 1 here in the Lone Star State. Hang on a sec. It's Urbane, Reddick, Blaney, Briscoe, Bowman, Larson, Elliott, Jones. How about Eric Jones up there? Joey Logano and Chastain in the top 10. Noah Gragson and Josh Berry were knocking on the door, but unfortunately unable to do anything else. Now you can. Yeah, 10-4, man. Well, I mean, minus, you know, the contact with my teammates, my apologies to them, that got me turned into the wall there. I feel like we had a pretty fast Yahoo Toyota Camry TRD. But like I said, we gotta clean it up in certain areas because, you know, there's just no reason we should be making that much contact on track. But other than that, it was a pretty good stage. And I'm ready to go racing stage 2. Yeah, 10-4, man. Thank you. Yes, he did. Why does it spin me out at the end of the stage every time? Here we go, back to green. Why is Cody wearing 32nd on the front row with me? 52 laps in stage 2 as well. So this time, Urbane's going to lead lap 1 of the stage. Remember, he led all but 1 lap in the race so far. Oh, if that's on the Giants, Chiefs might be able to get a field goal going into half. Yep. Chiefs will be able to get a field goal going into half. Just don't freaking miss it this time, Bucker. I gotta say, that was pretty good job by Patrick, though, avoiding the sack. He did it not once, but twice. Yeah. If you don't get the touch... Oh! Don't look away from your screen while driving. Yeah, you gotta take the field goal here. There's 4 seconds. Yeah, they're going to. Well, partner, we're already through a stage here in the Lone Star State. Still plenty of racing to do, but it definitely is not going to be all night long. I tell you that for sure. I mean, you know what's crazy, though? This was actually a night race in 2022, so I don't get why it's not night race here in this game. Yeah. I remember because I was watching it in my college dorm, and Elliott freaking blew up and was on fire in the grass. And I was mad. Because Elliott was having a good day and deserved to win that race. Because Tyler Reddick won the race when he was in the 8 car. Yeah. Yes. You get all tracks that are on the schedule. Nope, that will be in the next NASCAR game. That will be in NASCAR 26. Because that's not until 2026 IRL, so. I gotta pause this for a sec. I hope we. Uh, yeah. So we'll get Chicago in the game. Honestly, I might. I mean, we'll have to go back to NASCAR 25, but I might continue to, for a couple of seasons at least, host a race at Chicago. Because that track was kind of cool. I'm kind of bummed out that because we had to wait so long for a new NASCAR game, I'm kind of bummed out that the developers of 21 Ignition didn't decide to update the game for 23 and 24 as well. And even 25, or not 25, because that's in the new game, but 23 and 24, because they gave us the 2022 expansion for free. They could have did that same thing with 23 and 24. Because then it would be nice to have updated rosters, updated cars, and you could still, like, select 21, 22, 23, or 24 in the race now. The only difference would be, like, the tracks you have. Like, obviously, in 2021, they ran the Daytona road course, but in 2022, they didn't, so, I mean, you can't race on that in this game in 22. But anyways, 10 laps complete of 52 in Stage 2, and we'll go side by side. You won't miss a thing, and that's your cue. Home Depot first. Enough for 10 laps. Now 9. Bonus. Oh, don't forget Coca-Cola and Busch ads. Oh, you should have did the one where Ross says, what's wrong with going in circles? You should do that one next break. Oh, for the last commercial, you should find a commercial for Kansas week for NASCAR. Kind of like what they do IRL. I'll let you know as soon as I get down to, like, once I get to lap 20, then I'll say start planning the Kansas one. 4. All right, play the Kansas one next. Welcome back to the Wurth 400 on FoxTube TV, NASCAR Cup Series racing from Texas, presented by Urbane Woodworking and Time Gap Treasures. Urbane continues to lead. He's in lap traffic here. As mentioned before, we are at Kansas next week for the Advent Health 400 weekend. Coverage starts Thursday night with the ARCA Menard Series, and then Sunday we have a Truck and Cup doubleheader. Josh Williams not having too great of a run today, but I mean, hey, it's his first Cup start, so plenty of time to improve. Catherine Legge, she's had some pretty solid starts. I mean, not running too good today, but again, plenty of time for her to step it up. She is a full-time driver, so she is eligible for the postseason if she makes it. Oh, next commercial break. Before you play the one for Kansas again, when I tell you to play Kansas, the one before, you should play one for the Indy 500, since it's coming up in a couple weeks, and they broadcast on Fox now. Nice. Yeah. Stenhouse has been up in the top 10 a couple times. He's mostly up there to the super speedways, though. That's really only where he's good at. Yeah. As much as I hate to say it as a Stenhouse fan, it's the honest truth. I can't wait for NASCAR 25, because then Bubba Wallace will actually be a good car on track every week. Like in 21 Ignition, he wasn't too good of a car on track. I mean, he got a win in 2021 and 2022, but in the rest of the races, you know, he just didn't run as good. Some of the... I hope so. That's why, well, like I said, first race I'm going to do by myself on there. And then, but before all that starts, me and you are going to get on and we're going to test the crash physics and we're going to test everything. And if I flip, I want so much detail in this game that if I flip, I want to see scratches on top of the roof. Like where the number actually got scratched off and stuff. Coming up on 22 laps to go here in the second stage. Partner, I always like coming to Texas, whether it's COTA or Texas Motor Speedway. I personally would like to see Texas go back to 2 dates on track or on the schedule. Maybe sometime in the future they will. I'd like the idea of a playoff race here. I think this is what I think, and this is for IRL too. I think one should be a 400-mile race, and the other one should be a 500-mile race. The 500-mile being at night, since it's cooler at night. Alex Bowman fell from 4th down to 12th, partner. That's not good. "22 laps to go, stage 2. Still plenty of time for Bowman to get back up there, but from 4th to 12th is not good. So he's gonna have to figure out what's going wrong and try to get back up there and compete. Noah Gregson in the top 10. How about that? Joey Logano in 11th. Logano finishing 2nd to the 20 last week at Talladega. Oh yeah, tomorrow fall officially starts. I mean, it's still going to be summer weather for a couple weeks, but I think by week 2 or 3 in October, we'll start feeling fall weather. Yeah. We got football, basketball, hockey. I would say postseason baseball, but that's kind of disappointing. I would say postseason NASCAR, but that's also kind of disappointing because the season's getting ready to end. Honestly, I don't get why they don't try to... I don't get why they don't try to race into, like, you know, maybe the first week in December, because you could race at the tracks where it's summertime year-round. Yeah. Like, and even then, if you race until, like, the first week in December, you could still race at tracks like Michigan and them because there won't be any snow on the ground. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the factor is it's probably just too cold after November, so they're... Because even at the places where it's summer year-round, it still cools down a little bit, so... It's probably just because it's just too cold, and they don't want, you know, the risk of... Because these cars don't have heat or AC, and that fire suit can only keep them so warm, so... I think that's really a factor into it, but still, it'd be kind of cool. They need... when they come out with the Generation 8 Cup car, they need to put heat and AC in them. And they need to make, well, not heat, maybe AC. Mostly AC. They don't really need heat because they don't race too far into cold weather, but they need to do that for the ARCA, truck, and Xfinity cars. And Cup cars. It's kind of hard to do that in sports like IndyCar and F1 because those cars are like so small. But in NASCAR, they need to implement some sort of AC into the cars. Because if a driver's cooling suit fails, that's really the only AC they got. Or they need to put at least those fans you see on buses in the cars. The 20 of Urbane bumps Elliott out of his way. Does he have the momentum to pass Elliott? Not yet. He's going to have it down here in turn 3, though. Had to let off the gas a little bit. Ooh, that was close, partner. Yeah. 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 About 77 total laps to go in the race. Closing in on 12 to go in stage 2. How about Chase Briscoe having a nice run up there in 3rd? On the restart for the final stage, he'll have a chance to get up there and compete for the lead. Oh, Bud, Travis Kelce finally caught something. That's the second time he's done that this game. The bump on Chastain. Urban's going to clear him off a 2 there. Larson goes down in front of Urban. There's a tap on Larson, getting a little push there. Now he's going to clear Larson. And just ahead is 2nd and 3rd place. Coming up on 10 laps to go in stage 2. Can he get around the 45 on the high side? He's going to do it. He just passed 2 cars on the high side. Yeah, 5 wins here. Looking for his 6th. His last win, though, came actually last season. Yeah, last season is when his last win came here. Looking to make it 6 in a row. This is a track that when Urban comes to in Cup, I think Urban is going to win it 150%. Fun fact, tomorrow night he's going to be racing in a dirt series race at the Texas Motor Speedway dirt track. Not World of Outlaws, but a different series. And then World of Outlaws, he will race at Texas eventually. And then Wednesday night, or Tuesday night, he's got the super late model race. He's won both the races to open up that season so far. You put this man in anything, he can win. He kind of reminds me of Kyle Larson and Christopher Bell. And a little bit of Denny Hamlin. Which race was that? Oh, yeah. That one was unfortunate. Had the lead on the last lap. Spun out there. Finished runner-up still, but yeah, very unfortunate. I think it should have been a caution immediately as soon as he spun out with the cars, or with the trucks, coming up so fast there. But he did get redemption and win at Bristol in trucks 2 weeks ago, so it's kind of a thing of the past now, right? So sometimes you choke away wins. It happens. Yeah. Right in Xfinity Series, had a great shot to win the race at Richmond, and then a photo finish resulted in Urban winning that one. Yeah, it was. Urban got him by the splitter on his car in that photo finish. Right at the line, too. It took NASCAR what felt like 3 business days to tell us who won. Yes, they did. 67 total laps to go in the race, but we're approaching the final laps of stage 2 here. There's the winner 2 weeks ago at Bristol, running 25th here at Texas. Texas is not really a good track for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. So, I mean, it's not out of the ordinary for him to be running, mid-20s here at Texas. What was unusual is him winning at Bristol. Because he's not really the best at Bristol either, but he was the best that day. Got Urbane on a late race restart. Urbane pretty much said GG's to him. I mean, it's just one of those things, like, sometimes there's people better than you on a restart. Contact with Kyle Busch there, running 20th, more contact. Urbane had to let off the gas. That was so close, man. So close. As they go through the National Debt Relief restart zone. 2 laps to go, stage 2. Tries again to get to the inside there, and he does. Can he get Daniel Suarez too? Yes, he can. Josh Berry fell back to 18th from 11th. We're about to find out. Bubba gets the bump from his manufacturer teammate, Urbane. Ty Dillon running 15th. Just 1 spot ahead of his brother. How about that? And Cody Ware trying to get himself wrecked. I do not know what that move was, but coming to the green and white checkered flag, Urbane's going to sweep the stages. So it's Urbane, Reddick, Briscoe, Chastain, Larson, Jones, Elliott. Oh, look at Todd Gilliland up there in the top 10. Ryan Blaney, and how about Noah Gregson? Logano, and how about Alex Bowman? Oh, wait, no, never mind. I was going to say, how about Alex Bowman's recovery, but he finished in 12th where he was, so. He has a chance. He has a chance at a recovery, though, in the final stage. Why don't we interview Alex Bowman real quick? You. Hey, Alex, you were in the top 10 there. Unfortunately, you fell to 12th. What do you think it's going to take for you to get it back in the top 10 and potentially win this thing, man? All right, Alex. Well, good luck the rest of the race. At least got some stage points today, so you should be good points-wise on the day, but get out there and get her done, son. And we are back to green with 63 laps to go. And honestly, I think it's completely stupid making me restart at the tail end of lap cars. Ty Dillon went in the grass. Urbane made some contact there with some cars. He's committed to that inside lane. Oh, got up the track. Made contact with a couple of drivers. Trying to get back to the low side. Byron's not letting him. Contact with Elliott. All the way back to the low lane again. I tell you what, this 20 car probably can't wait till he sees clear racetrack ahead of him. Stuck in this dirty air. 3 wide middle. There's running out of space here. I cannot wait to get out of here, guys. This is going to be chaos if I can't get out of here. Urbane obviously not feeling too great about being stuck in dirty air there. But hey, he's ahead by a lap, at least one lap on everybody, so there's a bonus. Now he's starting to find that speed he needs to get through this lap traffic. He doesn't have as much around him. When he had all that traffic around him, that made it harder. And 3 wide there for the moment. Urbane was on the inside. Now just 2 cars ahead of Urbane. And then he'll be completely through lap traffic. How about this, though, partner? Only 3 cautions in this race. We had the 1 caution for incident in stage 1 when the 20 got into his teammates and spun. And then the only other 2 was to end both stages. Yes, he is. He's about to be the cowboy at Texas Motor Speedway if he can hang on to this one and stay ahead all these laps. He did put fresh tires and a splash of Sunoco fuel in that car after that stage. Just 1 car ahead of him. Urbane's catching up to him fast. Obviously, it's a lap car, so Urbane's going to be faster than him on track. To the inside, Urbane's going to clear him down into turn 3 and 4, and now he has clear racetrack around him. So you want to hear something crazy, partner? This race used to be called the Echo Park Automotive 400 presented by Auto Trader, but they actually swapped with Dover this season. So this race is now the Wurth 400, and the Dover race is now the Auto Trader Echo Park Automotive 400. Fun fact, 2 seasons ago when Urbane won here at Texas, that was his first, which was 2023, that was his first win since 2021 at the track. And then he ended up winning last season, and right now looking to close this one out this season. 53 laps to go, we'll take you side by side. You won't miss a thing. Remember, Indy 500 I had before Kansas. One more, and then the Indy 500, then Kansas. .43 to go as we welcome you back to the Wurth 400 from Texas Motor Speedway. Sponsored by Urbane Woodworking and Time Gap Treasures. Urbane continues to lead here. The Indy 500 coming up soon, right here on FoxTube TV. But first, it's the Sansio Grand Prix, and then they gotta qualify, and then it's the big race. Urbane will land in Charlotte on that Thursday. Racing the ARCA Menard Series Thursday night. Racing the Truck Series Friday night. Racing Xfinity on Saturday. He'll fly to Indianapolis after the Xfinity race, race the IndyCar Series race, and then he'll fly back to Charlotte to race 600 miles of remembrance for our fallen soldiers. Looking to stick to that high side. Josh Williams blocks for a moment. Oh, they make contact on track. I think Josh Williams ended up in the grass a little there. Well, next Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on FoxTube TV, it's the Advent Health 400 from Kansas Speedway. Again, coverage begins at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on FoxTube TV. Single file heading down the track. Eric Jones fell back to 13th. Same with Noah Gregson falling back to 11th. Joey Logano has entered the top 10. Last week's runner-up. How about Ty Gibbs? Had that incident with his boss up there in the top 10. Ty Gibbs still searching for that first win of the season. Making his way through this lap traffic again. Like a hot knife through butter. Denny Hamlin running 20th. That's not something you see out of Denny. Oh, Tyler Reddick fell back to 6th place. Elliott went up to 5th. Cole Custer stuck in 33rd. Ross Chastain in 4th. Larson to 2nd, or 3rd, correction. .33 laps to go. We'll see if the 20 opts to come down pit road one final time. Oh, he's slowing down like he's gonna. Yep, he's coming. He's coming down pit road. First pit stall as he qualified on the pole. And back out there he goes. So that should be the final pit stop of the race. I said that should be the final pit stop of the race for the 20. Yes, it was. Moves Hocevar up the track. .27 to go. I think the 20 made contact with the wall up there. He did. To the inside of Josh Williams. And into the wall again. Josh Williams gets back to the inside of the 20. Good. Kansas City's up by 10. Still early in the fourth, though. So there's still a chance for the Giants. .23 laps to go. We will take you side by side one final time. You won't miss a thing. All right. Probably play Kansas, or no. Play one more and then Kansas.
Right? They got plenty of time in this game. They just need to go down and put some points on the board. They have it. Just at this point, Russell Wilson was
12 laps to go in the Wurth 400 NASCAR Cup Series action from Texas Motor Speedway, presented by Urbane Woodworking and Time Gap Treasures. Urbane's still in command of this thing. It's been his race all race. He always runs good at Texas and Kansas, so honestly, I expect him to go back to back to back over these next few weeks, and I'm expecting him to win his 5th All-Star race in a row. Oh, the 20 got through the grass that time. Kept it straight, though, with 9 laps to go. Eight laps to go next time by. Crossover move on Elliott. He was in the grass to pass Elliott. There is no out of bounds here at Texas. With 7 laps to go. 5 to go signal next time by.
Charles Amenahue, the defensive lineman. Mike Dana out of the lineup tonight, so more action for Amenahue, who is out for a good part of 2024.
Yeah. I guarantee you he's going to have an interesting interview. The fans, you can hear them roaring. They are on their feet as the 5 to go signal was in the air. Three to go next time by. Three laps to go from Texas. Coming up on 2 laps to go at the line. Crossover move on the lap car. How about Chase Briscoe to second? Whoa, contact with Josh Williams on track. Will we get it? Crossover on Dillon. White flag, 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. What a day it has been for this number 20 team. And if he can just turn 4 corners, now 2, to perfection, he is going to have a 6th career win at Texas Motor Speedway through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Give Team Toyota another win in the Cup Series this season. It's his 6th win at Texas and his 10th on the season. Urbane wins at Texas.
Thinking?
Yep, this is our year.
You know, it's getting easier to get the deal on a new iPhone 17 Pro with
Hell yeah, boys. Hell of a job on pit road today. Let's go. Urbane gets the win over his teammate, I almost said Christopher Bell, and Ty Dillon. But he gets the win over his teammate Chase Briscoe, Kyle Larson, Chastain, Elliott, Reddick, Blaney. How about Gilland? How about Ty Dillon in the top 10? And Joey Logano to round out the top 10. What a win that was. And just for points side of things, we do got to go ahead and screenshot the actual finishing results. It is time for post-race celebration as we welcome you to the E-Cola post-race show here from Texas Motor Speedway. I apologize about the stuff in the background, guys. Hang on. Not quite. I gotta do the burnout still. This checkered flag moment presented by Advanced Auto Parts. What a season it's been so far for this 20 crew and Team Toyota. As he's gonna do his Polish victory lap like he usually does. Don't forget about the fans on the back straightaway when you do the Polish victory lap either. Here he comes for the fans on the back straightaway. They're all standing up. Yep, until NASCAR 25. He's going to do a burnout for the fans on the back straightaway. He's still got the fans on the front stretch to go do a burnout for. Just got done with the Polish victory lap. That's a little too far. Again, this checkered flag moment brought to you by Advanced Auto Parts. What a race it was. Still doing some burnouts here. He's letting these fans know he's a 6-time winner here in No Limits, Texas. What the heck was that? Gonna park it on the start-finish line. And here he climbs out of the car. The fans are roaring. Hey, to all you Denny Hamlin fans in that crew or in that crowd that want to boo me, I beat your favorite driver today. Well, partner, he uses Denny Hamlin's famous line there against the crowds that want to boo him as he grabs that checkered flag and heads back down to his car and standing there waiting as Regan Smith. Yeah, I said Regan Smith is waiting. I love the car today, man. It was as great as Yahoo. I don't even know what I just said there, but yeah, like I said, great car today. Shout out to my crew. You know, we had those pit stops. They did a phenomenal job on them. It's always a pleasure to come here and win at Texas Motor Speedway. Made sure this year, though, to get a burnout for the people on the back straightaway, too. Kind of left last year and felt bad that we didn't really let them see much of a burnout. So I hope you fans on the backstretch enjoyed that. And I just want to thank all the fans, you know, for coming out. We can't do this without you guys showing up here. All the fans watching at home. A great day for, you know, our number 20 Toyota Camry TRD. Other things that, you know, we can't do this without is my sponsors, Yahoo, DeWalt, Raheem, Craftsman, Progressive, Bush, Menards. You know, all the sponsors. We can't do this without you guys either, so shout out to you guys. You know, this one's for you as well. And this is for Charlie and all the other victims that have experienced gun violence within these past couple weeks. So we hope you enjoyed this race as much as we did. Again, just a sad situation for those individuals. Anybody who may have passed, RIP to them. And yeah, that's where we sit at, Regan. We're going to go into Kansas and do the same thing next week. Thanks, Regan. Well, partner, I gotta say, it took the cake when he climbed onto the roof of that car and trolled them Denny Hamlin fans in the crowd that have been booing him. At first, when they started booing him, I was like, there's people that boo Mason? He's like one of the best drivers in the league. How are you gonna boo him? But then he gets out and trolls the Denny Hamlin fans. That just shows how much of a great driver he is. How much of a funny driver he can be. And yeah, that's that. Well, folks, coverage shifts to Kansas next Sunday. For McKinnon and our entire crew, I'm Mason Urbane saying good luck. Good night from Texas Motor Speedway.